welcome to Unacademy. Today we are going to discuss question from paper 2, unit 3. This question asked in 2017, 20 mark question. We have already discussed a question on PMO that was 60 marker that was asked in 2019. So today we discuss that how it is different, writing a 20 marker from a 60 marker. So Prime Minister office has become center of power in India. It become more powerful. That we need to write. How Prime Minister office become a center of power and what are the adverse effects. These are some alternative question you might get in future. Same question in an indirect manner. An overpowerful PMO result into a centralized administration might be a 20 marker. The autonomy and independence of central ministry have eroded due to powerful PMO. It might be indirect question, 20 mark. And a powerful PMO result into a classical administration. Paper 1, classical theories we have discussed, Taylor, Fuel, Gully, Gorbig, Max Weber. So a powerful PMO result into a classical administration. But how it result into completely centralized administration, non-participation of other ministry in the process of decision making, that you are going to write. So today's question, the PMO has become center of power in India. We need to write how they become, what is PMO. The part of answer we write, what is PMO, shortly function of PMO. Next, how PMO became a center of power. Negative aspect of it, and you conclude with what second ARC recommendation on PMO. So shortly you need to write everything. So second ARC recommendation, only just 2 lines, as it is a 20 mark question. Negative aspect of it, so it is the main answer, that this part, how it become a center power and why it is negative, why it should not be a center of power. It result into reducing autonomy and independence of other ministry, that we are going to discuss. Okay, before that, myself Deepak Kumar Swain, I have been teaching public administration for the last 6 years, and you can use this code DSWINE to get 10% discount. I teach public administration optional for OPSC CSE mains exam. Unacademy, India's largest learning platform, it provide you many batch courses, and these are some current launch course. OSSC batch 1 from 16 June, all this educator will teach you. And this is a police SI exam from 18 June. This is Samarth batch, ASO secretariat exam, 17 June this new batch started, you can join it. And this is Pragati, ASO High Court. And when you take a plus subscription, you can attend every class whatever given here, 30 hours of live sessions, lecture by top educator, and all this exam you can attend, OS, ASO Secretariat, High Court, CTPAT, CPSC, OMC. And for OS, both pre plus mains and mains GS optional, you can attend both. After that, 7 optional is given here: political science, home science, public administration, sociology, Odia, geography and economic optional. And a plus subscription give you complete syllabus, unlimited practice set, unlimited PDF and regular doubt clearing session. And I have written this book for Odisha Civil Service main exam. This book contains complete syllabus coverage, unit for 12 months and 7,560 for 24 months. And this is a bumper offer for all of you. If you take a 12-month subscription, you get 2 months absolutely free. Limited offer, don't miss it. And this is covered paper 1 unit 3 interpreted in paper 2, 3 and 4, public policy interpreted in machinery planning, personal administration with public service, financial with control of public expenditure, accountability and control also related to control of public expenditure, related to major issue, administrative law reform related to major issue, related to constitutional framework. So smart reading of paper 1 help you cover 40% of paper 2. So that is our approach. So in class whenever I take central and state administration, before that I complete structure of public organization. Public policy is I take with machinery of planning, immediately club this 2 unit. After personal administration, directly public service. After financial administration, control of public expenditure. So your work will be reduced. And this part 3 batch where we discuss paper 1 section B, it started from 1st July 2021. We discuss both paper 1, paper 2. We discuss all previous year main question, more than 180 plus, and you will get maximum question in your next exam. Our focus is on answer writing every class and how you add current information and second ERC in your answer for value addition, or you can call icing in the cake. So that is our approach. Okay, so today's question, the PMO has become a center of power in India. So first part, what is PMO? So you write in your answer, the Prime Minister is the real executive of India. He is head of government in India. So to provide secretariat assistant, to the Prime Minister in India, we have this Prime Minister's Office, or which is known as popularly PMO. PMO present in South Block. So this is, and the earlier, before independence, this was known as PM Secretariat. After this it become PMO. So as head of executive or head of government, or you can call real executive, the PM have a lot of function, and the PMO help PM deal in all of these. Okay, this is PM. So you can call PMO a staff agency or part of secretariat. And the PMO headed, political head is the Prime Minister himself, and the administrative head of PMO is a senior IAS officer, Principal Secretary to PMO. So Principal Secretary to the PMO is the executive head or administrative head of the PMO. So you write this. After that, our next part is, so from this function of PMO, we can comprehend that how it become a center of power. Function of PMO. First, it is you can call the act as a advisor to the PM, or can call think tank of PM. Second, it assists PM in his function as head of Niti Aayog, head of NDC. After that, provide all relevant, or you can call important information to PM. Who is he need for decision making? Who is the PM need for decision making? He provide all relevant and important information to the PM. Maintain liaison with all central ministry, state government, and you can call all this ambassador and high commissioner of foreign country. And the most important is it acts as a residual legatee at central level. And what is a residual legatee? When a function is not for under the category of any ministry, it directly comes under the Prime Minister office. So residual legatee at state level, the chief secretary is the residual legatee. At central level, the Prime Minister office is the residual legatee. This is. After that, the most important thing it run a parallel administration. It has more than 500 staff. Every central ministry represent here. For example, 2 people related to agriculture ministry. 2 people in PMO monitor what agriculture ministry do. 2 people finance ministry, or 2 official finance ministry, they monitor what finance ministry is doing. Is finance ministry is obeying the direction, the command given by PMO or not. This is. So what happened? The continuous monitoring by PMO result into reduce in autonomy and independence of other central ministry. This is the main problem. For example, the central ministry, they cannot take any independent decision themselves. They cannot take any independent decision. For any decision, the prior permission of PMO needed. So the central ministries, So they only become a mere policy implementer. They cannot take any independent decision, or they cannot form any public policy. So this is result into, what is the negative? More centralization. More centralization and PMO centric governance. It result into return of classical administration. The classical administration tailor fuel gully karvik. On the manager or top boss take all the decision and other people follow. Now the result of this centralized administration, the PMO take all decision and all other follow. Be it the finance ministry, railway ministry, agriculture ministry, defense ministry, ministry of highway. So this negative impact, this result into a return of classical administration, more centralization, reduce autonomy, no autonomy for central ministry. Okay, so this is the main drawback of over powerful PMO. It result into reduced autonomy, independence of all other ministry. The PMO become more centralized, more dominating, and only PMO is everything. So this is, you write that PMO, how a powerful PMO reduce into all this negative aspect. After that, second ARC on PMO. Second ARC on PMO. And one thing you can write before that, that the PMO headed by principal secretary, he become the principal advisor to PM, and the principal secretary has reduced the authority and power of cabinet secretary, the senior most IAS. In the cabinet secretary should be the principal advisor, but actually nowadays the principal secretary become the principal advisor because the PMO is powerful. You can write just one statement. And second ARC on PMO, you write second ARC in report, one of the report related to central administration, and the second ARC suggests that PMO as principal advisor to PM should continue, no problem with that, but it should not, the PMO should not become so powerful that the autonomy and independence of other ministry reduce. That means the second ARC by Birappa Moily suggests that the PMO should not result into reduction in autonomy and independence of other ministry. That is it. You end your answer with second ARC recommendation. Okay, so this is the, again see the question. If you join late, we are discussing the answer of this question. The Prime Minister office become a center of power of India, or maybe an over powerful PMO result into centralized administration. Autonomy and independence of central ministry have eroded due to powerful PMO, or powerful PMO result into classical administration. So today's class discussion is centered to all this question. Okay, so this is for today. We will meet on 21, we will meet on 23 2 p.m. same. We will discuss another question from Central Administration. Till then, if you haven't joined Unacademy Learner app, download Unacademy Learner app and follow me there. All public administration student, Deepak Kumar Swain. So you can get notification of all my special classes, and you just go and watch some special classes. Start from administrative theorist, and okay, so you can join the course. The class time is 8 to 9 p.m. in the evening, Monday to Friday. Okay, so that's for today. We will meet on Wednesday. Thank you.